to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. He is in. Touchdown, Saints. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, they'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. This will be a Saints first down as he gets this up to the 28-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Hook him up on a second down and 8. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Here's first and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down. On the ground, it's Kamara. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. It's a first down and a gain of 13. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and he'll take it on in. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And it's the Packers who have the lead in that one. Christian Watson with a touchdown reception from Jordan Love. From there, let's head to Philly to see what's happening with the Eagles. And they were winners in that ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Commanders. Saquon Barkley, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. The Jags trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point.
The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Back to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be taken down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
They'll run here with Kamara. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown. Browns Saints. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's deep for Olave. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center.
Out comes the offense, led by their quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Down to a knee, one more time. And that should just about do it. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.